All right. So this video, it's not going to be another how-to. You can follow along. I had other in-depth videos, explaining everything I've done. This is me just doing another pair, and more so just kind of talking with you guys. So a couple different things. I mean, first and foremost, I just need to say thank you for everyone who's watched these videos and everyone who has sent me their glasses to modify. I think this pair I'm about to do is almost 80 pairs. That's crazy. When I made the first video just modifying my own, I was only making the video just to help other people and kind of put the information out there and just show people that it's possible to modify, and I was okay being the guinea pig and experimenting with it. So it's still crazy to me that so many people reach out to me. I probably get anywhere from 30 to 50 messages every single day. Um, it's just wild. So yeah, this is more just going to be me doing another one, but I also have maybe a surprise, something that I wanted to talk about toward the end of the video. You'll just have to stick around and see. So let's open this one up. Yeah, Meta, I get so many of these. Recently they started to send these things in these giant boxes for some reason. I don't know if they're just running out of smaller boxes. It's crazy, all this packaging. But yeah, look at this. And then these, watch, there's no padding or anything. Watch. Yep. Crazy. So, alright, let's get rid of that. We got a new coffee burlap sack today. This one's still from Honduras. Got the squirrel going on. Alright, so with these, normally, like in my other videos, like I said, I factory reset the glasses when people send them to me and connect it to my Meta app. These are brand new, so I know they work. There's no reason to connect them. I'll connect them after the video. I'm just using my phone to record, so I can't really connect and do that at the same time. So we'll pull the tab, little pull tab for the battery. So these, kind of put that to the side. Usually they already come on. Yeah, so the switch, it's already on. It's going to try to pair. I'm just going to turn them off for now. So they're off. So I wish I remember who it was who suggested this part to me. I mean, like I said, I've gotten so many comments and messages since I started this, but awesome suggestion. Tape, just like I have always done. I actually changed the tape also. Instead of normal just painter's tape, this is a like delicate surfaces painter's tape. It just comes off easier and doesn't leave as much residue on the glasses. But yeah, someone gave me this suggestion to use a hole puncher. Works pretty good. So just like that, got a hole. It usually leaves this little piece though, so we'll get rid of that. Cool, got a hole. So just cover that, just like so. this was the widest of this delicate surface or whatever tape, so I have to put 2 pieces. Just like that. So it's covered. Again, like the other videos, this will be a little difficult just because I'm reaching around. Back to the wood clamps. I really need to get a tripod and do this a little better, but I'm just a guy in his garage. All right, so again, same glass cutter. So just like that. So people have left me messages to break the glass. You know, they've used multiple things. I think somebody said they used a pair of scissors to just chip away at it. That works if that's what you want to use. Someone else used something like this. This is just a punch to make a like a indent in metal. You just push it in so it leaves an indent so you can drill a hole. Like, it just makes a little starter so your drill bit's not running all around. I haven't used this. I feel like it's just a little too much pressure than what I want to do to these. The glass cutter still works, you know, for me. So, all right. So we'll do the same thing before. Normally when I clean the glass out, the broken glass, I'll do it kind of on the shop floor or over the trash can, but I do want to do all this on camera. So, all right, let's see if I can get all this out. Well, I know I can get it out, but it's a little harder to see from this angle. Yeah, if you have the attention span of a squirrel, you can probably just stop this video now because it won't really be anything different from my other one, or fast forward to the end for a surprise. Not a surprise, just an idea. I just want to kind of get people's opinion on something, an idea that I have. I think it's a pretty good idea, but we will see. All right, so got all the glass out. Looks pretty good. Let me hit it with the air compressor. Okay, got all the glass dust out. And back to the torch, back to Old Faithful. I think it's getting close to getting a new needle. Still does the job, just seen better days. I just feel like, I don't know. It still works perfectly fine, but it's getting a little deformed. So, anyway, all right. I'll show you how much quicker this goes now, the way that I do it. It's probably still the same as the last video. Can't remember. Done so many of these now, but here we go. One thing I did change was I have a little fan over here that I turn on just the plastic fumes. I got tired of holding my breath or blowing the, you know, I don't want to breathe it in. I don't want to breathe it in. So let me turn the fan on. If there's wind noise, I'll turn it off as soon as I'm done melting the plastic. So we'll cut that on. I guess that's not really gonna, we don't need that anymore. I just wanted to catch the glass. All right. Actually, I need to pause this video. This isn't going to work the way I want. I'm going to pause it. I'll start it again. I do have to pair these to my Meta app so that I can start a recording so I know when to stop. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Well, I guess for you it was only a split second. For me it was 5-10 minutes. So I just had to pair these to my phone, but then they needed to update to version 16. So I know I made a short video showing that this does still work with version 16, but I guess we can go through it here so you can see it also. All right, so I just want to show you, here's a picture, there's the light, recording, there's the light, stop that. All right, let me cut this fan back on. It won't be on long, just so I don't breathe these fumes in. Okay, torch. Should be good. Yeah, let me heat this up off camera. The fan's kind of cooling it down. Okay, so we will start a recording. It's the recording. So I just like to melt just down to the LED. The fan actually cooled the needle down a little too much. I'm gonna turn the fan off. I'll just do this like I normally do. I'll just be quick about it. There we go. Just hate breathing that in. So it's still recording. Back when I first started this, what I was doing was just using the needle to melt the contacts. And then that worked for a little bit. I think I talked about it in my last longer video. And then I don't know if the needle just deformed and it wasn't making contact with the solder contact points. So I went back to drilling it. So still recording. And just that quick, it's out. So kind of looks like that. Picture. So it's recording, the light is on, no LED, so these are good. LED, no LED, stop the recording, and back to the pick. Just get the plastic out, just all of the loose melted plastic. Same as before, you want to get out as much as possible, because the way you leave this is how you're gonna see it, like through the resin. So just want to make sure you get out any loose little bit. Kind of just go around, chip away any little pieces. A lot of this will blow off with the compressor after it's loose once you pick it. Okay. All right, let me hit this with the air real quick. Then we can go back to the pick if there's any little pieces. Sometimes the old adhesive for the lens goes around the ring here, and the adhesive is black. I try to leave it on most of them. I think it looks a little better once the epoxy is in, that this outside ring stays black. Sometimes though, when you pick the glass out, a little bit of it will come up. So if it does come up, then I'll go around and take all the adhesive off. And then really the only thing is it'll just be silver, but it still looks fine. So this looks pretty good. There's one little piece left. Yeah, I'm a little bit OCD about this part, just because, like I said, how you leave that makes a huge difference. So that's how that is. All right, and then back to the resin. This is another thing. I talked about this light before. This was just for a screen protector. I think I'm gonna get the little flashlight version. It's just, this is kind of goofy, but it's just what I had. So use what you got. All right, back to the same UV resin. There's a bunch of different brands. Got this on Amazon, I think, eBay. They both have pretty much the same stuff, but yep, just UV clear resin. So now that I do the tape this way with the hole punch, I do like to make sure the tape is just pushed back away from the edge. I just don't want a little piece of tape to get stuck to the resin. Hasn't happened yet, but again, kind of OCD, a little bit anal. All right, so I like to do a really small drop at first, just so it can flow down into that hole we just drilled. Because if it's too big, it almost seals off the top, and then you trap a bunch of air down there, and you'll get like a big air bubble. So, and just one at a time and let it settle. Okay, it's getting close. So let me just show you. I showed this before, but the center hole that we drilled, once the resin, it sits on top and it stays kind of on that, and you'll get almost like a water droplet. Once you put, not too much, but more than what can fit there, then it'll spread and go in the whole area where you want it to go. So then from there, that's when you want to just every drop check it, and you don't want to put too much. And again, you just want the resin to be concave. So right now it's convex. Let me see if I can get a good angle. It just doesn't look that good. It's really hard to tell. I don't want to tip it too much because the resin is still wet. But basically, yeah, basically if it's convex, then it just looks rippled, so it doesn't look good. So you just keep one drop at a time, let it sit. I think that's actually really close. Just want to let it sit a little bit just to make sure. I know it's hard from this angle to see. It just looks like a black hole. I'm looking at it from the side. It's not quite there yet. Almost. I think that's gonna do it. Just let it sit a little bit longer. Nope, not yet. What'll happen is if you don't let it settle and if you hit it with the UV light, it'll cure the resin that's on top. But then the bottom, if it pulls down, it'll ripple also. So you don't want that either. I think that's gonna do it. All right. And that's pretty good. I just have a feeling, so sometimes when you cure it, it will shrink. So if it's too flat, yeah, I think that's good. So if it's too flat, once it shrinks, it'll also be convex, and it doesn't look right. Just like to hit this a couple times just to cure it. It's pretty quick. This thing's 30 seconds each time I do it. Just habit now. I do it 2 times, just holding it just in case so it doesn't flow out. After the first time it's not going to flow out, but yeah, I like to do it 2 times and then I'll set it down. Once I set it down after this go around, I just want to talk about what I was mentioning earlier, an idea that I have, kind of run it by everybody. I know this is sort of dragging on now, so I apologize. We'll let that sit. Okay, so this is my idea. I've been asked numerous times, at least 20 times, if I think that this method will work with the new Oakley glasses, or if I'll be doing a pair of Oakley glasses, just a lot of different things about the Oakleys that are coming out. I think it will work. I'm personally not interested in the Oakleys myself, but I'm also curious if it'll work. To me, it looks like the only difference is the camera is a better camera and the battery is bigger. As far as the light, I feel like it's the same thing. So this is my idea. I think I'm gonna pre-order a pair. I'm gonna try it out and hope for the best. If I break them, I just have a pair of sunglasses that should still play music or whatever. If they work, again, I don't really want them, so I think what I'm gonna do is a raffle. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna do a raffle, and I don't know how long you guys think I should let the raffle run for. I was thinking a couple weeks. Um, I was thinking maybe $10 a ticket. I don't know if that's good. I just want to get people's feedback before I actually do it. But I think $10 a ticket. You have a chance of a brand new. They'll be the limited edition ones. I think the limited edition ones are only I think they're a white with like the orange lenses. So those will be the only ones that you can pre-order anyway on day one. So those will probably be the ones that I end up getting. But yeah, I thought a raffle, $10. You have a chance of getting a brand new pair of Oakley Meta glasses. And if all goes well, then it'll also have the LED disabled. So yeah, leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, these are another one I'm done with. So here's the record sound. And it's updated to version 16 because it has that thud sound. So there's the light. No light. Light. Stop the recording. Yeah. So these are good to go. And again, like I said in the very beginning, this is close to 80 pairs now. I can't thank everyone enough for not only reaching out to me about doing your glasses also, just like these, but even just watching the videos or leaving a comment. Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, I check it all the time. I try to respond to everybody. If I miss your comment and don't reply, sorry, it's not personal. I missed it. But yeah, I mean, I just want to keep making new videos about these glasses. I just don't know what people want me to try or other ideas for it. So I thought when the Oakleys came out, that was a really good opportunity just to make a new video on a new product that a lot of people have been asking about. And it's a win-win. I can make the video and answer any questions. At the end of the day, that's all I want to do is just help people. And so it's a win-win. I can help people that way. And I figured with the raffle for $10, you could have a brand new pair of Oakley glasses. So cool. Yeah, I feel like this is corny to say, but if you enjoy all the videos, like, subscribe, appreciate it. Have a good day.